Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking all about how to transition from having 2 kids to 3 kids. Hey guys, today I'm excited to be doing a collab with some really sweet moms here on YouTube, and we're all going to be talking about ways of helping you transition from adding, another child to your family, whether it's going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, whatever it may be. These are some really good tips that will help your child adjust and help you as a mom bringing home a new baby. As I was making my list for this video, I realized it was so long. There was no way I was going to be able to do it all in one video. So I'm going to make this a 2-part video, and today I'm just going to be talking about ways that you can help your child adjust to bringing home a new sibling. First thing you can do to help your child transition to having a new sibling is to talk about it. Talk about your pregnancy while you're pregnant with your child. Say, oh, there's a new baby in mommy's tummy, and point to your stomach and talk about how large the baby is. If you have one of those pregnancy apps, you can scroll through and see how large your baby is. Show them the sonogram pictures, things like that, and just tell them, what's going on and why your body's changing, and just start getting them prepared for what's coming. They have 9 months to see you change and get bigger, and that time will help them just prepare kind of mentally that, hey, there's a baby coming. Also, talking about the baby by name is helpful. So, I'll just say Claire or something. You say, oh, baby Claire's in mommy's tummy, or something like that. And that will, just putting a name with it will help the child to understand, oh, here's this new baby, and this is the baby we've been talking about for 9 months, and they're here. The second way you can help prepare your child is by reading lots of good children's books that talk about, being a big sibling, bringing home a new baby. And I have a couple I'll just show you real quick. This one is called Hello Baby by Lizzie Rockwell. I really love the illustrations in this one, and it shows the mom breastfeeding, which I think is cool. This one is called My New Baby by Rachel Fuller. We have both of these books by Joanna Cole. One is called I'm a Big Sister, and this one's I'm a Big Brother. So reading lots of good baby type books with your child that just reinforce positive feelings. I don't like some of the books out there that are really negative and just reinforcing like jealousy, and I don't know, some of them are just really negative, so I prefer the more positive books. But go to your local library and check out a bunch of books and kind of pre-read them, and then if you find some good ones, then you can buy those for your own home, and I'll link the ones that I have here in the description box below, so you can check them out if you want to. Okay, the third way that you can help prepare your child for a sibling is to have a doll that you can help to model gentleness. So for example, we have this doll here that we got for my daughter when I was pregnant with my son, and it's just really nice for her to learn, we touch the baby, we can touch the baby's tummy. We're not going to touch the baby's face or eyes or nose. We're going to touch the baby's tummy soft, and you just you demonstrate for your child and you model for them how to touch gentle. They can touch the baby's legs or the baby's feet, but probably not the face or the hands. We don't want to get lots of germs in the baby's mouth. And just model for them how to hold the baby and pat the baby, and that'll kind of get them used to how to treat the baby when the baby comes into your family. And when my daughter was older, when we had my third, we bought this super cute little baby carrier for kids, and my daughter was able to baby wear her baby doll just like I like to baby wear my babies, so that was really fun. And if your husband's not super excited about your son having a baby doll, then you can get a little brother. So we got this little brother doll for my son so he could have a little baby to practice with and to hold and snuggle. And these babies are awesome. These are only like, I don't know, $6 or something from Target, and they come in all different eye colors and skin tones and stuff. And I just thought this little brother doll was super cute, and my son loved holding him and having his own little baby that he could take care of. So this was definitely a winner. So those are some things you can do before the baby arrives. So after you bring home your baby or the baby's born, make your child feel like a helper. So, you know, ask them, hey, can you grab the diaper wipes for mama? Or can you grab me a spit rag? Or can you grab me a new diaper? Things like that. If you can ask them to be a helper, they will feel so empowered and excited and just proud of themselves for being able to help you with the new baby. And, you know, try to just include them and make them feel like part of the team. The next thing that you can do is, I know for me, I was breastfeeding all the time when I had a new baby. And so I feel like I always had a nursing pillow strapped to me with a baby nursing. And so it's nice to have like an arsenal of activities you can pull out, or maybe like even a basket of things. So I just put some things together to give you guys some ideas. So this might look like a nice activity basket you can keep nearby, and only save these activities for just when you're breastfeeding or when you need a moment and you want to capture your child's attention and kind of keep them in one area. Let's see, I have an assortment of books that you can read together. That way your other child or other children can cuddle up with you on the couch while you're nursing and you guys can read books together. These are just some simple board books here, or you can do a chapter book. If your kids are older, you could read through. We really like Little House on the Prairie, so we're reading through that series right now as a read aloud. I also have a simple puzzle in here. My son likes Duplos, so I have a little Duplo tractor. For a younger toddler, they could practice driving around while you're nursing. And I also have these little lacing boards, which are nice. Kids can put the lace through the holes, and it's a nice activity that's good for fine motor skills and keeps their little fingers busy. And this is like a DIY, like a matching game I made for my kids. And it's just like kind of like any other matching game that you might have. You just have different sets of pictures and you can just spread this out on the floor while you're nursing and play a simple matching game with your kids. And that kind of keeps you guys all together and still spending quality time together even though you're occupied. I mentioned this box on another video I did about preschool and resources, and I'll link that above. But this is what I call a tot box, or maybe a busy box. And it's just filled with activities that your preschooler could do. And even my 6-year-old would probably have fun with some of these things. There's just an assortment of stuff. If you want to see what's inside here, you can go check that video out. And so this is just another thing to keep them busy and kind of entertained while you are busy nursing. Another thing you can use while you're feeding your baby is to pull out your iPad, or for me I have an iPad mini, and just have some kids games on there that you can just allow your child, 10 minutes of iPad time, or 5 minutes here or there. And it's not a big deal if they play something that's educational, or even we have a Bible app on here that the kids really enjoy that tells them Bible stories. And so I don't feel bad about them having some screen time when I know it's educational or spiritually beneficial. And that gives me a chance to do whatever I need to do, and they enjoy it and they have a good time. Another simple way to help your child is to just make sure that you are reaffirming your love for that child. It's normal for other siblings to feel jealous when a new baby comes in, because the baby is so needy that it seems like you are just consumed with taking care of the baby and meeting the baby's needs because they're so dependent. But don't forget to remind your older children that, I love you, you're special to me, you are precious, you're a gift from God. Mommy needs to help the baby a little bit more because they're little and they're really helpless, and you are a big kid and you can do things that are so cool, and just make them feel like they're loved and they're not being overlooked or pushed aside. When you do have the opportunity, it's great to make that time to do one-on-one activities with your other children. And so for me, I might nurse the baby, and then if my husband's home, I might run to the store with one of my other kids and do just a quick grocery trip, but just having that one-on-one time to talk and say, hey, how are you doing? Or, ask them questions about what they're thinking, or what their favorite things are, things like that. We're just, the two of us are just connecting one-on-one. Is really special, and it's hard to do when you have multiple kids, but just make it simple, like a quick grocery trip, or even if you just tuck that child in by themselves and really get some time to read together, to pray together, and to just talk. It's really beneficial for both your child and for you as the mom. Final tip for helping your kids bringing home a new baby is have some good DVDs. I am not one to let the TV babysit my kids. I'm very minimalistic about screen time and media time, but I will say during certain seasons of life, you need to cut yourself some slack, and you need to give yourself extra grace, and it's okay if they watch, you know, 2 VeggieTale movies, especially if you have some really good educational or like Bible-based videos. Then you know that they're not just watching mindless TV. They're either learning something, you know, for like school-oriented, or they're learning something about God's Word, which is beneficial. And so I did a separate video talking all about our favorite like Bible-based videos, which I'll link above. And you know, I don't feel bad about putting on a Jesus Storybook Bible video or ABC Say It With Me kind of thing. So, you know, some days you just need to put a little video on and relax on the couch and just breathe and take deep breaths, and it's okay. And it's not forever. You know, bringing home a new baby is a big adjustment, and you need that whole 4th trimester, another 3 months to really adjust to this new child. You know, you're sleep deprived. So yeah, have some good DVDs that you don't mind your kids watching that are beneficial. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that some of these tips will be helpful to your family if you're expecting a new little one. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Do you have any tips or things that you've used in the past to help your children transitioning to a new baby? Be sure to check out the other ladies' videos, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.